Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Daily Action Picks. I'm Joe Delera and I have a couple of my favorite player prop bets that are available at PrizePicks for today's Wednesday, Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals between the Dallas Mavericks and the Golden State Warriors. The first player that I'm going to be looking at is Klay Thompson, and I'm expecting him to go under 28.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I think this number is a bit high for a guy that primarily relies on his shooting to contribute to this points, rebounds, and assists number. And look, the Mavericks do an excellent job of limiting their opponent's shooting. And they had the fourth best mark across the entire season at effective three-point percentage allowed, and they allowed the sixth fewest three-point attempts in terms of percentages on the season. Additionally, Dallas was the sixth best in the league at defending shots in the mid-range. These are both areas that Klay Thompson likes to shoot from. That's the way his shot profile lines up. He takes 50% of his shots from three-point range, and then 40% of his shots are from mid-range. So this really just is not an ideal matchup for Klay in terms of his shot profile. And if we look at this over the course of the entire postseason, Klay has only hit this line of 28.5 points, rebounds, and assists in 3 of the 11 playoff games he's played in this season. He averages 29.7 across the season where he's played at least 30 minutes, and that minutes mark falls in line with his playoff averages. But the thing to note here is well, Joe, he's going over this line, that's his average. But if we really look at this, he's only cleared 28.5 points, rebounds, and assists in 10 of 26 games where he's played 30 or more minutes across the season. The thing is, it's just like when he goes over, he's smashing that total, so you're seeing his average be inflated a little bit. And look, it doesn't matter if we're wrong by 1, or if it's by 50. It might hurt a little bit more, it might hurt your ego if he has got a 50-point game or something like that. But when we're looking at this, we're looking at the numbers, and there's value on the under here for him to go under 28.5 points, rebounds, and assists, because he just isn't going to get there against this Mavericks defense. And this is not a number that he's hit historically at a high clip across the season when he's seeing extended minutes. So Klay Thompson under 28.5 points, rebounds, and assists. My second best bet for the Warriors versus Mavericks game 1 is for Draymond Green to record over 8 rebounds. Now, we know that both of these teams are a little bit undersized, so some of this may be impacted by the rotations that the Mavericks put out. But look, I expect them to play at least Dwight Powell for a few minutes, and that should line up with Kevon Looney. But either way, I think that Draymond should succeed here. I think that this number, it might seem like it's a touch high based on Draymond's regular season output, but against this undersized Mavericks team, I think it's a good spot. The Mavericks have a rebounding rate of just 46% in the playoffs, and that's the worst amongst all postseason teams, including those that were in the play-in. So I like Draymond to take advantage of that in this matchup, as he should be able to run around, clean the glass, and secure some additional chances for the Warriors on both offense and defense. So those are my 2 best bets on PrizePicks for today's Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. Let me know in the comments if you're riding, if you're following. Hit me up in the Action app or on Twitter at Joe Delera, and tune in every day for more free daily action picks.